Remember, the I.N.D.I.A opposition alliance is a collection of 26 parties from across the country. Now, a day after the MVA in Maharashtra had claimed that at least 13 smaller parties have expressed their support for the I.N.D.I.A opposition alliance, we're now learning that Raju Shetti, who remember is a very important agrarian leader, he's a former MP, he's the head of the Swabhimani Sangatna, he has come out and said that he was never taken into confidence. Listen to this, then we'll connect with my colleague Vinaya for more context.
पिछले 2 दिनों से ऐसे लगातार रिपोर्ट्स आ रहे हैं कि आपने इंडिया को समर्थन दिया है, आपका सपोर्ट महाविकास आघाड़ी को है और ये जो इंडिया की बैठक होने जा रही है मुंबई में, उसमें भी आप शामिल होंगे, तो इसके बारे में तथ्य क्या है?
एक हफ्ता पहले नाना पटोले का मुझे फोन आया था इंडिया की मीटिंग में शामिल होने के लिए, लेकिन मैंने उनको याद दिलाया अप्रैल 2021 में जब महाविकास आघाड़ी की सरकार थी महाराष्ट्र में, उसी वक्त हमने महाविकास आघाड़ी से नाता तोड़ दिया था और उसको भी कारण था क्योंकि मैंने खुद शरद पवार जी को एक बहुत बड़ा खत लिखा था और उसमें जो महाविकास आघाड़ी के जो नीतियां थी उसके बारे में मेरे बहुत सारे ऑब्जेक्शंस थे और वो मैंने लिखे थे। हमारे संगठन ने भी एग्जीक्यूटिव बॉडी में एक रेजोल्यूशन पास किया था, तो हमने ये कहा कि ये जो किसानों को दिए जाने वाला जो FRP उसको टुकड़े करने का अधिकार आपको किसने दिया, और अगर ये पॉलिसी तय हुई है तो महाविकास आघाड़ी की जो गठबंधन है उसकी कब मीटिंग हुई थी क्या? तो ये नीति निर्धारण किसने किया? उसके जो भूमि अधिग्रहण का जो बिल है उसमें भी इन्होंने बहुत मोड़ तोड़ करके जो किसानों को दिए जाने वाला जो मुआवजा था वो आधे से भी कम कर दिया।
तो आपको लगता है कि उन्होंने आपको लगातार विश्वास में नहीं लिया है?
हाँ, जब सत्ता थी उस वक्त विश्वास में नहीं लिया। मन चाहे इस तरह से सरकार चलाते रहे, उसके बाद हमने इन करतूतों।
Okay, let's go back to my colleague Vinaya, who you saw conducting that phone call for more context. Vinaya, Raju Shetti is one of several prominent leaders, smaller leaders. These are agrarian leaders. This is 12 smaller parties in Maharashtra that had announced that they're not part of the NDA. They're also not part, in the past at least, of the Maharashtra Vikas Aghadi. Now, in this phone call that you've brought us, he puts forward key points as to why he doesn't want his entire group of parties that are primarily agrarian to align with the Mahavikas Aghadi or the I.N.D.I.A. Vinaya, in Maharashtra, the farmer support is particularly important. How should our audiences look at this?
Well, absolutely. See, at a time when India claims and MVA claims that this is a kind of a combination which is being brought together in order to make sure that any third front effort is nipped in the bud, the fact that Raju Shetti is coming out speaking so vociferously against it, saying that anti-BJP does not essentially mean that it will be in support of the Mahavikas Aghadi or in support of India, in itself opens up several possibilities. So yeah, it means that there is still a scope for a third front in Maharashtra, which the opposition desperately doesn't want to happen because it believes that that will further lead to division of votes, and at a point where the whole effort that India bloc is trying to make is to make sure that this is a one-on-one fight and that all the opposition parties are on one side against the BJP. This is clearly dashing those hopes of bringing together some consensus. So these might be smaller parties, but they hold larger clout in their own areas. We know Raju Shetti is an extremely prominent agrarian leader who is not a sitting MP right now, but who still holds a great clout among the farmers of Maharashtra and who has for several decades been a prominent face when it has come to farmers' issues. So several such small parties, they will have to in some sense make their stance clear. Right now, if we listen carefully to Raju Shetti, he says that he hasn't yet made up his mind. So the farmers of not just Maharashtra, he says, but across the country where they have a loose congregation. They have already spoken with Nitish Kumar. He says he has himself spoken with both Nitish Kumar as well as Nana Patole, and yet despite these efforts, the fact that they are not on board clearly means that there can be a possibility of a third front in Maharashtra at least. What it means is that there will be further vote division. So the path for India bloc is not just to keep those parties which have aligned and have come together till now together, but also the fact that any possibility of a third front is also nipped in the bud, and that doesn't seem to be happening right now. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Vinaya, for providing us with that context.